Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. For this video, I'm going to be doing a Louis Vuitton nail design. So I'm starting off with some white gel polish and I'm just putting that on the pinky and pointer. I'm going to be using that as the base for my nail decals. The nail tips that I'm using are the Extreme Square Nails from Nail Couture, and as always, I'll have everything that I'm using linked in the description box. But I'm just going to go in and do my 2 coats of white gel polish and cure in between each coat. Also, I wanted to go ahead and do my featured comment, so thank you so much, Christina So Fly, for your comment on my previous video. I really appreciate it. For the Louis Vuitton design, I'm using these DIY nail decals that I made myself, and I'm going to be using some of this Macart nail art foil glue to adhere it. So I'm just putting that over the white and I'm going to cure that in the lamp, and then once I put the decals in the water and pull them off, I can just place them on the nail, and the nail art foil glue will help to keep it in place. But for the DIY nail decals, I'll leave a video linked in the description box that I watched to learn how to make my own decals. It's super easy to do and super inexpensive, so I definitely recommend it. And then also I'll leave a video linked in the cards where I used these same decals once before for another Louis Vuitton set. It was a blue design and it was super cute. So if you're interested in seeing that, then I'll have it in the cards. And then also I'm thinking about making a playlist of all the times that I use DIY nail decals for my nails. So if you're interested in seeing that, then once I make the playlist, I'll add that to the cards also. But yeah, I'm just going in with my fingers and just smoothing it out, making sure that it's nice and flat on the nail. And then I'm just taking a nail file and just filing around the edges of the nails so that way I can remove all of the extra decal that's hanging off, and then I'm just going to repeat the steps for the other nail. For the middle finger, I'm doing a pink and white ombre. So I'm using this pink, which is pretty similar to the pink in the Louis Vuitton design. And then I'm also going in with some white at the tip of the nail. And I'm going to be using the fan brush method to do this. I always use this method and it works really well for me. So basically you just take the fan brush and you just kind of go back and forth where the two colors meet, and then you just gradually go a little bit up and a little bit down, and it kind of blends the colors together in the middle, and it just makes for a really nice ombre. I know there are a few other gel polish ombre methods, but none of them really work for me like this one does, so that's why I always stick with this method. But yeah, I'm going to go in and do 1 coat of this and cure it in the lamp, and then I'll go back and do another layer over it. The first layer never really looks that great, so don't really worry about that. Just go ahead and cure it in the lamp, and then when you go back in with the second coat, it should start to look a little bit better. But yeah, I'm just going to repeat that same process and then cure it in the lamp. For the ring finger, I'm going to be adding a little bit of bling, so I'm going in with some of this Nail Couture gummy jelly, and then I'm going to go over it with some top coat gel. I'm going to place a few larger stones, and then I'm going to go around it with some caviar beads. For the thumb, I wanted to do some 3D nail art, but I'm starting off with just this pink gel polish, and I'm going to go in with 2 coats of that and cure in between each coat. For the 3D nail art, I'm using this silicone mold from AliExpress, and these are just some letters. So I'm going in with a small dotting tool and some white gel polish and filling in the letters L and V. Anything that's hanging over, I'm just going to wipe it away, and then I'm just going to pop that in the lamp to cure it. Once I pop them out of the mold, this is how they look. They're super small, but I really like them, and I never used those molds before, but I wanted to just go ahead and use them, and I thought it would be great for this design. So to adhere that, I'm using some of the Nail Couture gummy jelly, so I just put some at the tip of the nail. I went over it with some top coat gel, and then I'm just going to place it right at the tip. And that's pretty much it for that nail. I decided that I wanted to add a little bit more bling to this design, so I'm just going to add some rhinestones around the cuticle area of the middle finger. So again, I'm going in with some of the Nail Couture gummy jelly. I'm going over it with some top coat, and then I'm just going to place those rhinestones along the cuticle area. While that's curing, I'm going over the LV nails with some top coat, and I'm going to use this to adhere some gold foil. I just wanted to add a little bit something extra to these nails, so that's why I chose to add the foil. But I'm just using a small brush and just adding it to the corners of those 2 nails, and then I'm just going to cure that in the lamp. Lastly, I decided that I wanted the middle finger to be matte, so I went over it with some matte top coat, and then I just popped that right in the lamp, and this is how they turned out. Super cute. So I hope that you all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and of course subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Bye!